Mega Man The Wily Wars is a collection of the first 3 Mega Man games on the Sega Mega Drive. It is what we would call nowadays kind of a remaster with updated textures, in that it is mostly accurate to the NES originals, but on a new platform with slightly more powerful hardware, and all of the sprites have a little more color to them. Look at these gradients. I expected this to be kind of a safe bet to recommend, but it's not really. First of all, there's still a lot of lag in this. I haven't really been talking about it with the other games, but all of the NES Mega Man games and even Mega Man X have some lag to them when there's just a lot happening on screen. But this is a Mega Drive game, and I thought the Mega Drive was a little more powerful than the NES, but it seems to have worse lag than the NES versions of these games, so I don't know what happened here. Then there's a weird inconsistency in timing. This is especially an issue with the disappearing block sections and anything that relies on careful positioning and the developers knowing the timing of stuff spawning in to line up cycles. The disappearing block section in Heatman is pretty much impossible on this version. I have not found a way to do this, but it also extends to, for example, the platform tracks in Gutsman's stage. It's just really sloppy and reeks of nobody testing what they were doing here. I think it has to do with the screen being slightly wider, but I don't think that can be all of it. There's also the issue of a limitation to your shot speed. This is also the case in the Game Boy games, but they're built around that. With the NES games, mashing is just oftentimes part of it, so preventing you from mashing is kind of counterintuitive in a lot of cases. Just let me press the button as fast as I can, okay? This also extends to the Robot Master fights, as all of them now have really long iframes. The ones in Mega Man 1 always had long iframes, but in Mega Man 2 you could pretty much mash them to death, and in Mega Man 3 they were just a fracture of a second. In both cases this is now much harder, and makes a lot of these boss fights much longer than they need to be. Other than the 3 remastered games, there's also some original content here in the Wily Tower, but it's not really that substantial. Overall, I'm kind of disappointed in this. I thought it would be a safe bet and a nice way to replay these games while having some remixed music, and at least the music is good, but everything else is just not as good as in the originals. So in the end, I'm giving this a 5 out of 10.